Have you ever stopped to think about what your pet actually sees when they look at you? Not their owner, not the person who fills the food bowl, but something else entirely, something most people never stop to consider. Because the truth is, the role you play in your pet's mind is far stranger and far deeper than anything that word owner could ever capture. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what you really are to the animal sitting beside you right now, and it is not what you think. Let's start with the assumption almost everyone carries without questioning it. You feed them, you shelter them, you provide for them. So naturally, you assume your pet sees you the way an employee might see a boss, someone they depend on but don't necessarily understand on a deeper level. But research into animal cognition has consistently shown that this picture is almost entirely wrong, especially when it comes to dogs and cats who have lived alongside humans for thousands of years. Your pet is not clocking in and out of a transactional relationship with you. Something far more complicated is happening in their minds every single day. Let's talk about dogs first, because the science here is genuinely remarkable. Brian Hare, a cognitive scientist who has spent decades studying canine behavior, found that dogs read human social cues with an accuracy that even our closest primate relatives cannot match. When you point at something, your dog follows your finger instinctively. A chimpanzee, despite sharing far more DNA with humans, does not do this nearly as reliably. Your dog evolved, generation after generation, specifically to understand human intention, human emotion, and human behavior. That is not the relationship of an employee and a boss. That is something closer to a creature built, quite literally, to be in tune with you. And then there's the chemistry behind it, which is where this gets even stranger. In 2015, a study published in the journal Science found that when dogs and their owners gaze into each other's eyes, both species experience a significant rise in oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that surges between a mother and her newborn child. Let that sit for a moment. Your dog looking at you triggers the same biological bonding response found in the earliest, most powerful human relationship that exists. You are not just a provider to your dog. Somewhere in their biology, you have become something closer to family. Now let's talk about cats, because for years, people assumed cats were simply more independent, more detached, less emotionally invested in their humans. But more recent research has quietly dismantled that idea. Studies on feline attachment styles have found that cats form genuine attachment bonds with their owners that closely resemble the attachment patterns seen in human infants and their caregivers. When researchers observed cats reunited with their owners after a brief separation, most cats displayed secure attachment behavior, seeking proximity, settling more calmly once their person returned, behaving in ways strikingly similar to a securely attached child. Your cat is not simply tolerating your presence in their territory. On some level, you have become a fixed, necessary point of safety in their world. If this is changing the way you think about your pet right now, go ahead and hit subscribe, because every video on this channel digs into what the actual science says about your pet's mind, not what we assume it means. Here is where it gets even more interesting. Your scent alone changes how your pet's brain behaves. A study from Emory University found that when dogs were exposed to a range of different scents, only one consistently activated the reward center of the brain, the part associated with pleasure and positive anticipation. That scent was not food, it was not another animal, it was their owner. Your dog's brain treats the smell of you the way it treats some of the most rewarding things they encounter, which means simply existing near you is neurologically a kind of reward for them. And this pattern doesn't stop with smell. Cats have scent glands around their face and body, and when they rub against you, headbutt you, or knead against your side, they are mixing their scents with yours, quite literally weaving you into their sense of home. In multi-cat households, this scent-marking behavior is how cats build a shared identity among trusted individuals. When your cat does this to you, they're not asking for attention in a shallow way. They're including you instinctively and biologically in their understanding of what is safe and familiar. So if your pet doesn't see you as an owner, what are you really in their mind? You are the steady heartbeat they listen for when the house goes quiet. You are the scent that lights up the reward sensor of their brain. You are the face their nervous system has been shaped across thousands of years of evolution to read more carefully than almost anything else in their environment. You are not the person who simply provides for them. In every measurable scientific sense we currently understand, you are something closer to the center of their entire emotional world. If this video helped you see your pet differently today, do one simple thing before you go. Hit like, leave a comment telling us what you think your pet actually sees when they look at you, and subscribe so you never miss what we uncover next. Because the more we understand the animals who trust us, the more we owe it to them to notice.